Good day, friends. This is Paul, and some of my most popular videos have to do with soundproofing your apartment and or dealing with noisy, rude neighbors, particularly in an apartment building. One thing I'd like to state at the outset dealing with this challenge is to be patient. That's right. Compose yourself, come up with a plan, because sometimes time can be on your side. And noisy or problematic neighbors, in my experience renting for 30 years, has been that they get winnowed out eventually. It could be on the order of 6 months, maybe a year, but not even usually a year. If you can hang tight and deal with the situation, of course, following up with the building manager or owner of the property. That's always the best way of doing it. Back in the old days, we used to just knock on each other's door if somebody was being loud or playing music or stomping. Well, those days seem to be kind of come and gone. Matter of fact, some places, like where I live, have a protocol to go through your building manager or other contacts before dealing with tenants one-on-one. So I advise doing that to begin with. Now, if you've got to isolate some areas of your apartment or condo for soundproofing, the best way to go, I just did a video on this recently, is with mass-loaded vinyl curtains, often with grommets in them. What's key about the mass-loaded vinyl is to isolate the area of your apartment or condo where the most noise is bleeding through from. It could be a floor, ceiling, or the walls. It could be a closet area or perhaps a door. Now, in the event of a door, you could easily hang up a mass-loaded vinyl curtain and really attenuate much of that sound. Curiously, mass-loaded vinyl is polyvinyl loaded with either usually barium sulfate, which is used in contrasting imagery. If you go get I believe a CAT scan or have to swallow that chalky liquid for contrast imaging, it's used in those medical applications. And also calcium carbonate, what's typically used in antacids, is also a component of mass-loaded vinyl. Those two things add density to the vinyl, creating a very dense surface through which the sound is greatly attenuated or reduced. So isolate the areas in your living space where you can focus your energy and expense, because mass-loaded vinyl curtains are expensive. Just take your time, be patient, and you'll resolve it. You'll work through it. If it doesn't resolve and the owners are not compliant, I mean, if your building manager or owners are not compliant and willing to work with you on an issue like that, I'm guessing that you might have other problems in the place to begin with. That doesn't sound like a place I'd want to rent from. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm greatly looking forward to reading your comments below on this topic. And we'll see you guys soon.